What's up, you guys? Breaking news coming out. President Joe Biden just said it, and I'm excited to hopefully be one of the first to share this with you live. It just came out today, and yes, we're talking about boosting and enhancing Social Security benefits and Medicare, as now it appears the Biden administration and Republicans are fighting over who it is that's going to be taking the credit for wanting to bolster and strengthen and enhance these programs. Now, this is just coming out. Some pretty incredible news I want to share with you as President Joe Biden is now saying that, yes, he's going to be the one doing it. And Republicans are saying, no, they're going to be the ones doing it. So, you guys, 2023 boosts to Social Security and Medicare. Man, things are just, we heard this was going to be the year for Social Security, and it looks like it's shaping up to be that way. And now we're hearing that what we thought was going to be cuts and potential disruptions to Social Security is now going to be increases and enhancements. Wait till you see the latest. Now, of course, we're live. I'm not going to be able to put this on the screen for you, but you guys, I am going to be linking these articles in the description below for you to reference and be able to see. Let me see here, though, before I dive in and get you all the details. I see there's about 400 people live. Let me know if you can hear me and see me fine. Okay, yes, Pamela, I see she's saying yes. You can hear me. Excellent. Great. Okay, so like I said, breaking news just coming out. President Joe Biden just a little while ago tweeted out they're going to be enhancing and strengthening Social Security. They want to get it done. And he said any potential cuts or anything against it, they're going to veto it. But now Kevin McCarthy and them are saying that no, they want to strengthen it. So now we have both sides fighting over who is going to get the credit for bolstering the benefits of Social Security and Medicare. And like I said, this is breaking news, just came out today. And I actually wasn't planning on uploading. I was going to take the weekend off, just relax with the family. The kids and my wife are a little bit under the weather, but I saw this and I told Monica, I was like, you know what, I got to hop on live. I have got to break this to the Ram fam about what's coming out in the news, breaking news on Social Security. So you guys, do me a favor, smash the like button. Hit subscribe if this is your first time here. Also, if you want access, a lot of people asking about the stimulus checks on various levels, states, cities, counties. Remember, www.reliefroadmap.com. Go ahead and check them out if you're interested. But you guys, let's get right to this. So first off, anybody can see this for yourself. All you got to do is go to Twitter. This came out 4 hours ago today, and we're going to be getting into why. This is President Joe Biden responding to what happened this morning on Face the Nation with Kevin McCarthy, as he is saying, Republicans, we want to be the ones that are going to strengthen Social Security benefits. And the Biden administration now is saying, no, you're not. You said you're going to cut it. We want to strengthen it. So if you can, I don't know if you can listen to this while going on Twitter, go ahead and go on to Twitter right now. President Biden's Twitter, POTUS, P-O-T-U-S, 4 hours ago, he tweeted, United States government officials, Americans have paid into Social Security and Medicare every single paycheck since they were 16 years old. He said, I am strengthening those programs. So he's going to be adding strengthening to them. We've been hearing that they've been doing this. 2023 was going to be the year of Social Security. And he said, and if a piece of legislation lands on my desk that wants to gut them, I'll veto it. Now, already it looks like this has got over 3,489 comments at this very moment, 6:06 p.m. It's been retweeted over 3,400 times. It's got over 17,000 likes. And I don't know what the bar chart means. The algorithm, 1.2 million views, I'm guessing, already on this tweet in just the past 4 hours, you guys. So it looks like he's now saying he's going to be strengthening it. Now, you might be wondering, why is this all unfolding? Now, as I've been keeping you guys up to date on the debt ceiling negotiations, we hit the debt ceiling. We're concerned about a default. Republicans in the House, particularly Kevin McCarthy, is saying that we need to get a responsible budget before moving forward for our spending, that we need to get our debt under control. We cannot just have out of control spending, and we need to cut back on a lot of the budgets. Well, 33% of that roughly makes up Social Security and Medicare. About 20% is Social Security, 12% is Medicare. So that's about 32%. And they're saying we need to get cuts to these programs to help bring those down. And they said this is such an important topic right now with the way things are going with our debt that they're willing to jeopardize the entire economy. And they're saying, of course, we don't want to go into default, but we need to put the Democrats and the Biden administration's back against the wall to get them to talk about how we can spend responsibly and not just go out of control and crazy and have all of this inflation. Well, as you know, last week I let you know that Kevin McCarthy said, listen, all those of you on Social Security and Medicare, do not worry. We're not going to cut them. but I'm going to have a meeting with the Biden administration and we're going to sit down and discuss where we can have some fiscal responsibility here. Now, you're going to be hearing in this article that it is official that this upcoming Wednesday, Kevin McCarthy and Joe Biden are going to be meeting to discuss this. But now Kevin McCarthy is saying that he's all for strengthening Social Security and Medicare, and that he has never suggested that there should be like cuts to the programs and the funding and things like that. And now Biden is saying you are full of baloney. And he's saying that, no, I'm the one that wants to strengthen it and we're going to strengthen it. And like I said, a lot of proposals and legislation coming in 2023, Social Security. This is the year of Social Security we're hearing. And you guys, let me read for you an article that just came out from the Hill a little while ago that's going to give us a little bit of an update of everything that's unfolded today. Now, I'll probably do some more updates for you guys tomorrow with some actual video footage so that way I can show it to you. I can put it on the screen. But right now, I just wanted to share this with you live because this is breaking news just unfolding today. So if you go to the Hill, I'll also link this in the description if you'd like to read it for yourself. This article reads, the White House blasts Kevin McCarthy today for comments on strengthening Social Security and Medicare. So you got that right. Now they're fighting over who's going to be getting the credit for strengthening Social Security and Medicare. Now, the White House hit back after Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy said that he wants to strengthen Medicare and Social Security. That's right. This is all unfolding today. Arguing on Sunday today that the House GOP leader and his conference actually wanted to slash the spending on the entitlement programs. Kevin McCarthy said on an interview on CBS's Face the Nation earlier Sunday morning today that he wants to take cuts to Medicare and Social Security off of the table in talks with Democrats over the debt ceiling, even though Republicans do want commitments on spending cuts in general. So now they're saying it wasn't for those particular programs, it was just in general. Instead, McCarthy said Republicans were committed to strengthening these programs. They're committed to enhancing Social Security and Medicare. The strengthening of entitlement programs laid out in the Republicans' commitment to America is vague. One of the legislative recommendations made in the plan is that Congress must be prepared to make reforms to extend the solvency of the entitlement programs. So they're saying it's very vague. It's not specific of how exactly they want to enhance Social Security and Medicare. The White House rebuked the speaker's claims, saying on Sunday that Republicans have wanted to cut earned benefits for years. And I'm just sorry, it's just crazy to me how it has just flipped from the narrative has been there's concerns about cuts to the funding and the benefits and how it makes it the majority of the budget. And now they're saying, no, we're going to be enhancing and increasing these benefits. And now they're arguing over who's going to be getting the credit for doing this. Now, I think in the end, let me know your thoughts in the comments. The good news is somebody is going to be enhancing these benefits and increasing Social Security and Medicare, bolstering these programs. Now they're just fighting over who it is that's going to be the one to say that they did it. Now, for years, congressional Republicans have advocated for slashing earned benefits using Washington code words like strengthen when their policies would privatize Medicare and Social Security, raise the retirement age, or cut the benefits, which are some of the modifications that we've been hearing about lately in the news. White House spokesperson Andrew Bates said in an email statement, House Republicans refuse to raise revenue from the wealthy, but insist that they will strengthen earned benefit programs. Well, the White House argues that the only option for the GOP to save the entitlement programs is to make cuts, as House Republicans have ruled out raising more revenue from tax increases on the wealthy. So they're saying be careful of what Kevin McCarthy says in his terms, strengthening the program. But McCarthy was adamant that Social Security and Medicare would be off of the table in conversations around the debt limit. McCarthy is set to meet with President Joe Biden on Wednesday. So in this upcoming Wednesday, in a much anticipated get together between the two leaders. So looks like it's all going to be going down between President Joe Biden and Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. This Wednesday, breaking news, a lot unfolding today with Social Security. Absolutely incredible. Like I said, I was planning on just kind of having some family time, relaxing, taking care of the sick family today. Then I saw this and I was like, I have got to go live and share with you guys this breaking news of what unfolded today. Absolutely incredible. Let me know your thoughts, because apparently I let you know last week, they said no cuts to the Social Security programs. This morning, Kevin McCarthy gets on Face the Nation, says that they're going to strengthen the programs. And then the White House, just 4 hours ago, President of the United States, Joe Biden, comes out and says, We are going to strengthen it. And if he proposes anything for cuts, we're going to get rid of it. And we're going to be bolstering these programs. Absolutely incredible. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But you guys wanted to share this with you about Social Security and potential increases in bolstering and strengthening these programs coming out left and right. So let me see. Somebody said, thank you, President Trump, for putting the bee in Biden's bonnet. Julie says, McCarthy goes whichever way the wind blows. I don't trust him. Let me know. Why don't you? They're going a little fast for me. Thank you for the update. I'll believe it when I see it. That's a good strategy to have. I think that was Julie Jungle. Let's see here. Why don't politicians take a pay cut on the rich? Yeah, there are some proposals for that. Linda said, I don't trust Biden. 2023 is a year to fasten your seatbelt, says Danny. I agree. Things are pretty crazy. Martha says that in Mexico, 30 eggs for $4. Deborah says, praise the Lord. Charlie says he doesn't know who to believe. Yeah, like I don't know if you can believe any of them. Hope the family feels better soon, says Marjorie. Thank you so much. Yeah, they just woke up. Liam was pretty congested. Naya's pretty sick. She's not eating. They got to rest. I think they've got like a cold or something. Scarlett says Mickey Mouse for president. We'll see. Mickey Mouse 2024. Let's see here. Will there be an account? Will there be one? Will it be in my account by December 31st, 2023, says Debbie. We will see whatever they decide. I'll be sure to let you guys know. Jeffrey says actions speak louder than words. Robert says vote for Trump. Bruce says, thanks for the update, Steve. You're very welcome. Trump 2024, says somebody else. Yeah, you guys, we will see. I'll keep you guys up to date. So that is the latest coming out. Absolutely incredible. Social Security, man, just really shaping up a lot in 2023. Karen says, nice hair. Thanks. I actually did my hair today. I did offering today at church. So I was on the platform, so I needed to make sure my hair looked nice. Let's see here. People talking about eggs. Illinois, 12 eggs for $5. Yeah, I heard. Isn't it like there's like a bird flu or something going on that's causing the eggs prices to get out of control, in addition to any like supply chain issues and things that we're having as well? I'll believe it when I see it, says Lori. Yeah, so I will keep you guys up to date on what happens with Social Security and Medicare. Now we're hearing, though, that, they're saying both sides are now starting to argue about who is going to actually strengthen it, and when it's strengthened, who gets the credit for it. And so Biden just tweeted this out, and apparently Kevin McCarthy was on Face the Nation earlier this morning. Let's see here. Debbie says, thanks for mentioning my comment. I was asking about another stimulus check. Oh, another stimulus check. I'll keep you up to date on that as well, Debbie. Stimulus checks, Social Security increases, child tax credits, the food benefits. There's a lot going on with that. I'll keep you guys up to date on all of those so you know what's available for you and your family. Also, do me a favor, smash the like button if you haven't already. Helps out with the algorithm. Subscribe to stay up to date. Any other ones? I would take Trump or DeSantis, says Lori. We will see. 2024 is really shaping up. We will see if Trump or DeSantis runs against Joe Biden. We're hearing that Joe Biden is prepping his campaign run here very soon. What about SSDI, says Joyce? Yes, any of those government fixed income benefits for the Social Security Administration, retirement, SSI, SSDI. We're talking about Medicare as well. They're saying they're going to enhance and bolster these. Not too many details coming out, but now they're fighting over who is going to get the credit for increasing the benefits. And it's just crazy how things are flipping. Just absolutely nuts. I know that we've been hearing 2023 was going to be the year of Social Security, and it is really shaping out to be so. Let's see here. The USA doesn't have any money. Yeah, well, we hit the debt ceiling. Now we're waiting for the X date, which they're saying is likely going to be sometime around June. Janet Yellen, Treasury Secretary, is saying they're doing extreme measures right now to try to make sure that we can extend that out as far as possible to give them time to enhance it. Let's see here. Somebody said, are you serious, Maria? What did Maria say? Thank you, Hun, for the notifications. You are very welcome. Anti-organized harassment. And as they come out, as you guys know, I will keep you up to date. Like I said, this is breaking news that just came out today. I saw it on the Twitter and I was like, oh man, I have got to report on this because this just all unfolded today. So I guess just starting this morning with Kevin McCarthy on Face the Nation, and then just 4 hours ago, Biden tweeting on it. So we'll see what happens. Somebody says, Are they talking about the $200 boosts for SSDI? That could be included, Derek. We will see. We haven't got a whole lot about it. Just that now Biden is saying that he is going to strengthen Social Security and Medicare. And then we heard Kevin McCarthy say he is going to strengthen Social Security and Medicare. And now they're fighting over who's going to strengthen it. We don't have any details. It's all very vague, just that they are going to boost it. They're going to make these programs better. And we do know that this has been needing to happen. Social Security solvency is going to be running out, we're hearing, by the year 2035. We've actually heard even sooner, 2033 or 32. Now, why is that? Why is it that we have less time than expected? Because inflation is out of control. And the COLA increases that happen for Social Security are now much higher. They're needing to be significantly higher than they anticipated, which is pulling even more money out of the programs faster than they expected. So as a result, they're saying the solvency is not going to be lasting as long as they're projecting. So this needs to happen, and soon. Now, in addition to that, I think it's like there's another funding for, I think it's Medicare. I don't want to say, don't quote me on this. One of the programs, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. They're going to be running out even sooner, before 2030. So there has got to be changes to some of these programs, and right away. So make no mistake, we're going to be seeing changes to Social Security here very soon, because they do not have a lot of time to play around with this. So they have got to make modifications. They have got to make changes. So I know, like, a lot of times we hear them dragging things out, unfulfilled promises, but they've got to come through, because if they do not, what they're saying is when we run out on the solvency, anybody that is collecting Social Security, regardless of if it's retirement, SSI, SSDI, any of these fixed income benefits, you're only going to be able to receive, they're saying, 80%. So if you were collecting, I don't know, let's say $1,000, can you imagine you're supposed to get all these enhancements and benefits, and you paid into this your whole life, and then all of a sudden you get a check for 800 instead of 1,000, and they say, sorry, that's happening to everybody. That's what's going to happen with the solvency. And then how long will that last until it has to get cut down even more and more? So make no mistake, the modifications, they are on the way. They have got to. Otherwise, this is the first time it's going to be coming to a bust. So we'll see. And now they're saying, on both sides, they're saying they're going to be changing it and enhancing it. And yeah, Sonia, I just see you saying the 8.7% COLA raise was not enough. You know what? We heard that last year in 2022, the 5.9% COLA increase fell short with inflation every single month. That it was like people had less money than a year ago because the COLA increase was not keeping up with inflation. And now we'll see if the 8.7 is going to be falling short every month as well. But they're saying that it's just draining the accounts right now. So they have got to make changes. Changes need to be made to EBT also, says Thomas. Yes, that's true too. And there's going to be changes coming here as well. I've been letting you guys know that the food benefits, there's going to be a lot of changes to those coming. So I will keep you guys up to date on that as well. If you've been depending on those, please be prepared. They're saying that there's going to be some drops that could equate to going from like 280 in food benefits to SNAP emergency allotments, all the way down to like $20. So it's very, very sad, because people that are depending on these benefits, these food benefits, they're going to get taken away. And they're saying, well, you're getting a Social Security boost, but it's like, increase 200 and then take on Social Security and then take away 200 on the food benefits. It's like you're exactly in the same position, but inflation's still going up. And they're saying a lot of people are going to be bumped up into a new tax bracket thanks to Social Security as well, and have to pay more taxes on the benefits than they expected. So it's just all backwards. They have got to make changes and fix things for sure. It's very sad. Yes, Biden and the office holders need to give the disabled more Social Security. It's a sick game, says Michael. Totally agree. Food AX, says Joyce. The big money makes needs tax more, says William. I think he means that they need to tax some of the big money more. Yeah, like we'll see. There's a lot of proposals to modifications for taxes for Social Security. Definitely. I know that there's a couple of different proposals I've shared with you guys that came out last year. The Social Security Expansion Act, the Social Security 2100 Act. Right now, there's another one that is being worked on at this very moment with Cassidy and Angus. Those members of Congress have put together a bill, and we're hearing there could be potential traction on this. I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll let you know what unfolds. Whichever one of the pieces of legislation comes to the forefront, I'll let you know the details, but a lot of them have modifications to taxation where they're saying that they're going to increase it. As you know, it was $147,000 was the cap for people making income. Everything that you make over that is not taxed. They bumped that up to 160,000. Now they're saying they need to bump it up more. And now they're saying, why don't we target people that make in excess of 400,000? So there'll be a gap. If you make 160,000 or less, it's taxed for Social Security. Anything from 160,000 to 400,000, they're saying is tax free. There's like this hole, they're calling it a donut hole, and then 400,000 and above, then they're going to start taxing you again. So we will see. I'll let you know, but that's one proposal. But there's a lot of suggestions to modifications to taxation for Social Security to help provide benefits to the funds. That's one of the things that Senator Joe Manchin has recently mentioned. As you guys know, I let you know last week, he came out and said, a quick, easy fix to help extend the solvency just a little bit is let's increase the taxes for Social Security. We'll see, you guys. I'll keep you up to date, but taxation is on the table. Now, in addition to that, I've let you know extending out the retirement age is currently on the table as well. Modifying how they calculate the COLA, the cost of living adjustment increase, from CPIW, which is for regular wage earners, which they're saying is silly because most of the people are not wage earners that are collecting the benefits. They spend the money differently. They need it to be increased based on different things. And they're saying it needs to be changed from CPIW, which is the current calculation, to CPIE, which is the consumer price index for the elderly and how they utilize the money, what's most important to them, how they use funds, and which they're saying is a lot of times for health benefits or for other certain things that are not similar to how most people would spend. So they're saying it needs to be calculated and based upon that. Let's see here if there's any other comments or questions that I can help out with. Let's see here. Do not tax the low income, says William. Yeah, right now it's set up 160,000 or less. You get taxed and it goes for Social Security. I just started getting my retirement benefits and it's not enough. I need to get a part-time job, says Bob. Yeah, that's the case with a lot of people. I'm hearing like you pay into it your entire life. Then when you get the benefits, it's not enough. And then you got to go get a part-time job. Let me know if that's anybody else's situation. Do people on Social Security, will they have to pay taxes? So Jeff, great question. They're saying that a lot of people are going to have to pay taxes on the increased Social Security and they didn't realize it. The tax brackets, I just covered them recently for you in another video. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but there's certain tax brackets. And if you exceed into certain tax brackets, you have to pay on the benefits. And they're saying, why is it they're increasing the benefits, but they're not increasing the tax brackets? They're saying it makes no sense. So that is definitely a great point right there. I think that was from Jeff. Do I need to pay taxes on excess Social Security disability if I'm over 25,000, says Bradley. Bradley, I can't remember them off the top of my head, but it's something like that. I want to say the numbers that come to mind is like 25,000 or 34,000. If there's anybody that happens to know them off the top of your head, you can drop them in the comments. And then just if somebody leaves the comments, just make sure to verify them. You can do so on the Social Security website or on Google. Usually they'll reference it. Stop sending billions of dollars to Ukraine, says Jack. Yeah, a lot of people are upset with the money going out overseas. That's actually one of the things we heard from Trump last week. And he let the Republicans know, do not tax or do not cut Social Security and Medicare. Let me know, do you think that Trump intervening with those comments is maybe what helped sway Kevin McCarthy away from that? That's definitely a possibility. I was wondering that myself. Would he have an impact on them by coming out and saying that? Viewers on YouTube channels should get paid by the advertisement for watching these videos, laughing out, says Harold. Harold, I hope that it actually helps you guys with information. That's what I'm trying to do, is make sure that you guys get the latest accurate information, because I know there's a lot of information that floats out there. They don't cite the sources. All the information that I'm providing is linked in the description below for you, Harold. I don't know. Like, we could ask YouTube. I know they are switching things around with certain things with the algorithm, but I'm just going to keep doing my best to make sure that I can get you guys the latest information. 2023 is going to be the updates on Social Security. We're hearing the year of Social Security. Let's see here. John says, yes, it is my situation. A part-time job is in my future. I can't afford a car. I need more. I want Trump back in office, John Russell says. Yeah, we will see, John. I'll let you know. And like that is, I'm hearing a very similar situation for a lot of people. Derek says, will we see another fourth stimulus check? Derek, I'll be sure to let you know if there is or is not. Either way, I will make sure to report to you what comes out, and I will cite it in the sources, in the description for you guys. Anything that I put out, I always try to make sure that you can see it for yourself and know it's the latest. And I just report the news so you guys can have what's happening. Derek says, no Trump, folks. What are we talking about? Voting on the extra $200 for Social Security recipients? Asked Bradley. Bradley, so it's the latest breaking news coming out. Stop taxing Social Security, says Larry. Let's see here. Is there, yes or no, a fourth, or is it just a scam? We won't get it till the time to vote again, says Rich. Richard, I think you could be onto something right there. I feel like a lot of the legislation and the benefits and the things like stimulus checks and increases and things that are money in the pockets of people comes around voting time. It's very sad because people need help now, but it just seems like that's the way it goes, is that people want to put out these pieces of legislation and things that'll help people when they can get credit for it, when they need to be voted back into office. And I know that's very sad and very unfortunate, but I really think that that's just kind of how it goes. But you know what? I'll keep you guys up to date on it. So we will see. Watch there be a fourth stimulus check right before the elections 2024. I would not be surprised. Unfortunately, that's how it could go. Now, we've also heard, though, that stimulus checks, the number one thing that could be happening with them is going to be in the case of a recession. I keep seeing articles on this over and over. They're saying there's not a lot getting pushed for this in Congress. I let you guys know that. There currently is not legislation on the table. There's not a whole lot of stuff for it. But they're saying recessions in the past have brought stimulus checks in. We've had 3 as a result of the pandemic, and they're saying the next recession, there's likely going to be another stimulus check. And they're saying that could be coming right now in 2023. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. One of the issues with that is that we are having this inflationary issue, the problems with everything, and the unemployment is actually pretty low. But they're saying that if they increase these interest rates and we do hit a recession, unemployment could begin to go up really fast, really high, really fast. And if that's the case, then they're saying you probably could expect a stimulus check here very soon. We'll see. And again, like I said, would not be surprised if 2024, right before elections, when there's motivations to appease the people, that we could see another check. We'll see. I'll make sure to keep you guys up to date. Dennis says, Steve, why keep going over just pure speculation and just wait for the budget? Well, Dennis, this is not speculation. Actually, these are linked in the description below. This just came out today. Biden just said 4 hours ago, and that's why I hopped on. 4 hours ago, he tweeted out that they're going to be strengthening the Social Security and Medicare programs. And he is actually blasting Kevin McCarthy because just this morning, Kevin McCarthy came out and said they're going to be strengthening the programs. And now they're fighting over who's going to be getting the credit for what's going to be coming for Social Security and Medicare and strengthening in it. Now, I'll give you that it is vague right now. There's no details, but they're saying they're going to enhance it. And so I just thought that was something of value that I wanted to share with my viewing community, that you guys, they're coming out now and it's just flipped. Now they're saying, now they're fighting over who is going to get the credit for increasing Social Security and Medicare, when literally just last week, we were talking about disruptions and we were talking about cuts to the programs, to the funding for Social Security and Medicare. And now that is not the case at all. Now, today, it has flipped and they're arguing over who is going to get the credit for enhancing and increasing these benefits, which is just absolutely crazy to me. So like I said, I'll keep you guys up to date either way, whether it's the Republicans that are claiming they're going to get the credit for enhancing it, or if it's Joe Biden, if there's going to be enhancements to the programs, I'll let you guys know. I will say what's happening, what's unfolding. If there's going to be the $200 increases per month to Social Security, like we had heard before, promised by President Joe Biden, the boosts to Social Security, like we've heard in the Expansion Act proposed by Bernie Sanders, if they're going to change the CPIW to CPIE, if they're going to be changing the way that COLA is calculated, if there's going to be changes to taxation, whatever changes that come, whatever they're hearing, whatever we hear, whatever comes out in legislation, I will be sure to report it to you guys. I'll cite it in the sources, make sure that you know, because 2023, we heard was going to be the year of Social Security, and man, it is shaping out to be that way. And today, breaking news just coming out from the president and from the Speaker of the House. So Absolutely incredible, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. But as more comes out, I'll keep you guys up to date. And again, I'll get you guys I'll put some of these articles on the screen. I'll probably do an update tomorrow morning for you guys. I wasn't even planning on going live, but then I saw this and I was like, you know what? Let me hop on for a little bit and get the RAM fab caught up. But thank you guys so much for joining me. And also check out my videos from earlier this week to get caught up on the Social Security and some of the stuff happening. I'll let you guys know more as it unfolds. But you guys have a blessed night, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care. Smash the like button. Subscribe if this is your first time here, and I'll keep you up to date on Social Security and benefits. Take care, you guys. God bless. This is Steve. Oh, wait. That's not the off button. Where's the off button here? Oh, what's going on? I think I'm still live. Let me see here. How do I turn this off? God bless, guys. Take care.